Hello everyone, this is Tracy Newman from the Navigator's Tarot, here to do a feminine reading for you. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning. You know, it's a little bit dull, but you know, the sun is about to shine because I can see it's trying to get through. Okay, what are we doing for the feminine? Wow, oh my God, these cards are just jumping out. Oh, yes, the Hermit. Oh, yep. So for some of us, especially as feminines, we're moving into a time where being a hermit is where we need to be at this point in time. Like a lot of us are hermiting away. I spent, you know, the whole weekend just sitting on my couch in front of my fire, just drawing, you know, like been doing this creative pursuits pretty much because, you know, just everything else just doesn't feel right at the moment. You know, a lot of feminine now, the feminine energies are such that they require a going within, but sort of like hunkering down and sort of just being quiet in our own energy at this point in time. There's so much change that's happening on the planet right now, but there's also a lot of cellular change that is happening within. And so for a lot of us, it's about, you know, as the masculine energies are purging out a lot of the old energies, for the feminine, it's literally about rest, recuperation, and lots of nurturing and kindness and love towards oneself as we go through these changes with these energies, because you see the feminine at this point in time already resides in those 5D energies, and so there will be so much more allowing, being, and not doing so much as she moves into allowing and just loving on herself. So when, you know, there's lots of, well, there's not even ideas. It's kind of like there's so many things that, so what I'm getting is that a lot of the feminines, as they go within, they have no idea about what their future looks like, because the future, what future was ever in a 3D aspect, as she's purged out all of these old energies, the future now is available, but it's like she can manifest anything that she desires. It's just at the moment she's not sure about exactly what it is that she would like to manifest for herself and for others and for the world, and so there is, because the energies are such now that they're requiring her to go within and say, okay, what is it that I would like to see? What is it that I would like to move into? What sort of energies do I wish to receive at this time? What sort of energies do I wish to give out to the world at this time? It's a really, really interesting space. So there's literally no forward movement because the energies at this time, because what the feminine has done has gone into allowing, has gone into being at one with all it is, moving from spirit, moving from grace, and moving when spirit desires her to move. And at this point in time, there is no movement forward because we are shifting and moving on every level inside ourselves. So as we're shifting and moving, and all of these energies are shifting and moving, and, you know, allowing grace to come in, then what is occurring then is that we're moving, we will be moving when spirit allows us to move. At any given time, we will be allowing ourselves to move when spirit tells us to move. But at this time, it is time now to sit quietly, to hunker down and go within and allow. So lots of meditation, lots of really nurturing things, you know, because this will be the manifestation of the new earth, will be about allowing, about gifting, about receiving, and about being, not so much doing. They are old programs. But now the feminine is just allowing and waiting for, well, she's not even waiting. She's actually just in this space of absolute fluidity, really, where everything just is and it moves through her, and that's how it is. Yeah, so she's really growing her own abundance, but it's abundance that comes from within. So as the energies and this frequency shift is occurring, it's occurring within on every level. And the feminine is right in there with those energies, those changing energies, and she's now mastered the ability to move with those energies as they shift, vibrate, and move into a completely different frequency. She's right there. She's able to encompass all of it, embody all of it, and yeah, and just be at this point in time, because there is literally no movement forward yet for the feminine. Yeah. Okay. So I just want to get a card. One card for the feminine. Oh, from the Kuan Yin Oracle deck. Kuan Yin. Love this deck, it's beautiful. Card for the feminine. The Turquoise Lotus Mother. I've got to read from this deck because it's a oracle deck and it can be quite wordy. 42. The Turquoise Lotus Mother brings precious healing to you now. Allow yourself to be lifted out of your struggle, beloved one. An old pattern is finally in its death throes, something that weighed heavily on you from your past. This can be one of the most testing times to allow something to go, just when it seems to be demanding of your time, focus, and attention. Yet do not doubt you have actually learned the lessons it required of you, and now you are being blessed with an opportunity to receive karmic healing. So yeah, so if you are going through any sort of struggle at all, which, you know, some people can still be in those, you know, as we're hermiting as well, some old programs may come up, and it can be a really good thing to just allow it to move through you. So yeah, going to a healer would also, you know, benefit the feminine at this time. But really, you know, for the feminine, I feel like it's more about doing it from a nurturing point of view, really. It's more about nurturing and being kind to yourself. So enter the Jade Temple. Kuan Yin, in her temple of peaceful jade, causes all conflict to elevate to higher peaceful resolution. This is interesting because this is what I picked up too for the general energy report. A resolution and healing of any situation that is concerning you is already underway. In fact, you are being asked to begin to feel the relief of that resolution now, so you can more readily receive the divine solution and blessing of peace from beloved Kuan Yin when it arrives. So it seems to be that if you are going through any sort of struggle or anything like that, it is literally now the time to go within and to hermitize and just allow. Anything that is not of divine essence will be moved out, because that's the energies that we're in right now. And it's really interesting. I feel like these cards are picking up what's going on on the general energies at the moment, because the general energies are pretty much that conflict is being resolved on an outer level, like on the earth plane. We're coming to the end of this time of great transition from a darker aspect of being into a much lighter, more feminine essence, I guess, and more nurturing and loving and more unconditionally loving time as we move and shift into these high vibrations. Those old ones will have to just be removed, and that's exactly what's going on. But for the I feel like these Kuan Yin cards are more about that so much, because the feminine is there. She already resides in these 5D energies. We're just now waiting to, as the earth shifts and moves from one ionosphere into another, from a lower, dense vibration into something that is much lighter and of a higher frequency. Yeah, so that's all I have for you guys this week. I better head off to my work. Okay, I'll see you again next week. Bye for now.